Professor Gupta, distinguished participants, dear friends, good evening to all of you. I'm really delighted to be invited to take part in this launch of the report, The Need to Invest in Babies, in this global drive, I will call it, for our children's health and development through breastfeeding. Heartfelt congratulations to the authors for this very useful report, and also for the development tool for budgeting. And thank you for reminding all of us, for reminding the world of the most disturbing fact that out of the 135 million babies born annually on this planet, more than half do not get their rights fulfilled when it comes to optimal food in the crucial first months of their lives. So there's an urgent need to act now in India as well as globally. And it seems in this regard timely and encouraging to quote the late and wonderful Nelson Mandela, "It's always impossible until it's done." So, allow me to share a story of change, going back to my own childhood, which now is a very, very rich country. In Norway in the 1960s, I was lucky to be among the 20% of the children which were breastfed for 3 months. And listening today, I'm going to call my mother and thank her again for doing that. Today, practically all mothers initiate breastfeeding, and 80% of all children are breastfed at 6 months. We still have a way to go with regard to the levels of exclusive breastfeeding, but I'm proud to say that Norway are among the top in the class when it comes to breastfeeding. So, how did we get there? Policies protecting women's possibilities to breastfeed have been in place since the 1970s. But the largest influence was excellent work done by the civil society in the 1980s and the 1970s. The Mother-to-Mother Breastfeeding Support Group, Homme in Norwegian, was established in 1968 and spread across the country. And women were involved strongly supporting this. The public health system also contributed to sustain the efforts in the 1980s and 1990s, when more and more women entered into the formal workforce. So their numbers from Australia, it tends to go down. And combined with the laws and the policies ensuring long maternity leave and rights and opportunity to breastfeed children at the workplace, has helped sustain high breastfeeding rates also today. So, we have created the enabling environment protection, promotion and support of optional breastfeeding. And the most important, is accepted as the most natural thing to do for all mothers, film stars and other ordinary people. In India, the women and child health agenda has been brought to the forefront through the National Rural Health Mission. The Honorable Prime Minister of India has himself reiterated the need to focus on nutrition and infant and young child feeding in order for the children to reach their full potential. Thus, the policy environment and the political will are indeed established. The governments of Norway and India are working closely together on a health initiative named NIPI in 4 states of India. Among the initiative activities for the newborn child is promotion of exclusive breastfeeding for the first 6 months with the help of community health workers. Other parties are also contributing to India's health programs, promoting the best nutrition for young children, so the technical support is also present. Now, the community themselves need to become active participants. The work carried out by Eivind and others are already engaging thousands of mothers and fathers everywhere in this country. The report launched today highlights that despite the political will, technical assistance and engaged communities, high breastfeeding rates does not happen unless solid investment are done to protect, promote and support such practices. So in concluding, allow me once more to congratulate on this drive, on this report, and let's just all join hands in putting this report recommendation into action in all countries. Thank you very much for listening.
Thank you very much, Excellency Homme. Thank you very much for